Yo, what a rally. That was insane. Well, I say this with full confidence that the rally is gonna be insane because I'm filming this like way in advance. This is just for you, Mike and Julie, because this rally would not have been possible without you guys. I was thinking like, okay, well, what can I do as like a thank you to these guys? Because last year we had like the SpaceX Blast Glass, the challenge coin. I was gonna like write like a letter or something, and then I was like, well, you know, videos, right? Because that's what I do. Last year in the interview thing that we did, I talked about like sending ships out and then the ones that come back and all that, blah, blah, blah. It's funny. I've been in LA, we'll just call OC, LA the same thing, since 2018. And obviously gone all through the Air Force, 6 years or so, and then all the way through college and then high school before that. And then before then, I was just a nobody that didn't even know what my favorite color was. Across all of those years, I'm racking my brain to think of people that I'm as excited to see every time I see them as YouTube. A quick run up the street to your house and I just saw you the previous day, or it's been several months in between because I'm in OC working with these voodoo guys and you guys are up doing, I don't know, whatever famous people do in Hollywood. I'm excited to see you every time because I know that I don't have to do anything. Like I get to just hang out and be myself and you guys just make that fun. I think you have that effect on lots of people, which is why so many people came from across the country and spent a lot of money to be part of an experience that you two are 100% responsible for creating. Now I know like there is a team involved and people do pitch into this and you have sponsors and yada yada, but like this was a vision that was on a slide deck that you guys showed me a couple years ago and you guys brought it to life and you're keeping it alive because now we have LongTail #2 and I'm sure this won't even be the last one, but I do know what it felt like at the end of the last one and how badly I wanted to feel the way that I do now, which is just 24 hours preceding LongTail #2 and the anticipation. And the difference this time is that I know what to expect. I know there's always surprises and things involved, but I know that the best days of my life are 24 hours away, which is very exciting because you don't get to feel this type of magic any other time other than really Christmas as a child. I think that's the only time that I've actually genuinely felt this way, where nothing can bring down your energy and nothing that happens during the experience can take away from this peak level of serotonin that you can feel for so many days in a row, because even Christmas is only a day long. And after Christmas is over, you play with your toys. After about 5 or 6 days, the hype is gone. And LongTail Rally is like, what, 9 or 10? And the hype lasts months after. But that maximum high, I've never seen sustained for so many days in a row, and I don't know how else you can create it. No drug on earth can get you there. No concert can bring you there. No performance, and not even a vacation. Nothing can create what you guys have created. And everybody said it last year, but I think it has everything to do with the people and very little to do with the cars and very little to do with where we're traveling or the accommodations. Those are things that bring you in, but ultimately it's not the fancy dinner that I'm eating or the 5-star hotel that I'm staying at or the supercar that I'm driving. It's the people that I'm talking with at dinner or at lunch or waking up in the morning and saying good morning to, the co-pilot in the car. It's those people that make it worth it. And just as in the military, where a unit's environment stems from the leader, in the LongTail Rally, the experience stems from the leaders, and you guys are the leaders. And there's a lot of different rallies out there or experiences that try to create what you guys have managed to do on the first try and are now repeating with improvements. It's kind of like, you know, Windows coming up with the computer and then Apple coming out of nowhere and basically making a better version and then constantly outperforming Windows year after year after year. You guys are the Apple of the rally world. Nobody can keep up with you because you're not competing with anyone but yourself, and any other brand out there that tries to be what you are can't, because they'll always be chasing something they cannot replicate because it comes, again, from the type of people, and you guys are 100% authentic and can't be copied and you can't be beat. When you are watching this video, I want you to just look around at the people that came from all over the country to spend time with you and know that your network is a direct reflection of what type of people both of you are. If you feel really good right now, really accomplished, you deserve it. I can't wait to see what we do on this rally, and I can't wait to see the way that I feel and how others feel by the time you watch this video, because there are lifelong memories and my brain is going to go into hyper download mode to try to remember as much of this as possible, and I'm sure I won't have any trouble. Fortunately, I capture so much of it on tape, but this year I'll be able to balance filming more and experiencing as much as possible because the roster of people that are coming on this rally, there's my There's my alarm to remind myself to make this vid because I'm trying to juggle so many things on this last day of rally prep, but I could not forget to do this. I don't deserve to be on this rally. I can't believe I'm coming back this year with my own supercar. I feel like I'm in a high net worth group of people that have spent decades to get to where they are, and I have somehow found a sneaky little shortcut in, and it's humbling to be around people that have accomplished so much, like yourselves and your close friends, and to get to be a part of that alone is a huge honor, is on par with how proud I am to wear a military uniform in service, to be able to rock LongTail badges on a vehicle that the title is in my name. That is the ultimate accomplishment, because for me, the longest dream that I've had since I was a kid wasn't even the military or to go to UNC or anything or move out to LA. It was to own a supercar, because no matter where I ended up, I wanted to own a supercar. Although Voodoo does support this project, it wouldn't have been possible without the things that you guys have done in the last couple years to get me there, whether it's opening the right doors, sponsoring pieces of this, giving me the opportunities to earn that, so it's not just a handout, is what makes it so sweet. You see me do anything cool with this car or enjoy it, or the fact that I feel like I have checked the ultimate bucket list item that I've wanted since I was a kid, and feel like now I can just play and just enjoy life 100% because I've made it over the hurdle of something I did not think I would have at this age. You guys were the deciding factor in being able to make this happen. You came in when I really had nothing in 2019, and we first started talking about this rally, and I wasn't even looking for anything. I just showed up, not even looking to make a friend. I was just trying to collect a free print, but you guys brought so much more there, so I'm gonna spend the rest of my life trying to send ships back because you guys are just so worth it. I can't believe we're gearing up for a LongTail number 2. I will see you guys tomorrow, and just thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for bringing me on this rally and allowing my friends to be a part of it, and just treating everyone the way that you do, because you guys deserve the win. You deserve every W that you get for the rest of your life, and I don't know what else to say. You guys are awesome, and you're like family. Peace. All right, the rally is officially over, guys. Now I can officially say that it was a huge success. And with that said, on the last night that I was there in Scottsdale, I was like, what analogy can I give for this year that's similar to the ships one last year? Right when we left that last dinner, I knew what it was immediately, and that is the time machine analogy. If I had a time machine and can go back in time any day, I would pick the day that I bought Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, because I was 12 or 13 years old. I remember playing the game, and I learned that I wasn't into video games, I was into cars, because I wanted that Lamborghini that was on the front, and then I just held on to it really tightly until I was 29. With that said, I would go back in time, not necessarily like spoil the dream for the younger version of myself by saying that one day I would have that supercar, but instead I would say, I know that you have this dream now to have this supercar, but I want to tell you that there's actually something better than just owning that supercar. It's funny that I could go through most of my life with this dream to own a supercar as my biggest goal ever, and I learn now that owning the supercar is as sweet as I thought it would be, but there was one step higher, and that was being able to share it with the right people. And I know that sounds like super Disney, super cliche, but hear me out. Buying the car was a ton of fun, driving around is a ton of fun. Driving it around with the family on the LongTail rally is peak. That's as good as it gets, because you get to share it with people that believed in you get to share it with people that are proud of you, and you get to be proud of their accomplishments too, because I'm not the only one on the rally with a supercar. So everybody leveled up since last year. Everybody was doing big things. When everybody was giving their speeches, I was looking around, I was like, hear guys like George Anthony saying like, you know, nobody else knows about my engagement except for you guys. The bonds that are created with what you guys have created, they don't exist anywhere else. I was able to get the supercar, but share it with the right people, and have the right people invest in it and help me accomplish that dream. So the time machine analogy, there you go. I would go back to my younger self and say, hey man, we did it. We're gonna do it, but there's something bigger coming, so get excited. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for having me on the rally, and I look forward to the next one. We'll catch you at the next episode.
I might lie to you just to get through the night with you. Hope that's alright. Know you lie to me. It's only right.